This is our economy and salvage series, and I still have the ampersand in place. So I was gonna get that sorted last episode, and I totally spaced it. I was so tired afterwards, I didn't even think about it. So we will definitely have to get that sorted at the end of this one if I can remember to do it. No guarantees. I try. I really do. Alright, everybody, so in this episode, we're going to do something kind of radical. I need to, I've already done the audio check, so I know I got good audio. So here's the deal. First of all, we're going to go back inside of the Icarus. Hey, welcome. Thanks for watching. And, you know what we're going to do? I think I've spent too much time in the last few episodes straying from the plan. And that's this right here. We have goals. So we need to build money. We need to find Shannon and the lost shipment. We need to establish at least one base, and we need to deliver the lost shipment to a trade station on Triton. Now, we've got a few issues with this whole setup. Let's see here. Where do I have it? Let's see. Take a look here and see. I want to see if I'm looking for something in particular. I might not have it. Looking for a tablet, one of those. Nope, it looks like we don't. Alright, so here's the deal. So this is a salvage and economy only. So we're doing salvage and economy, which means we have limitations. We need to stick with these limitations. So looking at this stuff right here, harvester station, check the station to-do list. We've investigated. We've done a lot of work on this, okay? But I think that this list we're going to have to refine. And checking here real quick, let's see. And we're also going to go ahead and, let's see. Don't need to look at that. Alright. So, I mean, here's the thing. I've been thinking this is an economy salvage mission. One of our goals is to establish at least one base. But do we want a station? Maybe it might be better to operate this entire thing from one large-scale ship. So my thought is maybe, because we still have to go and establish peaceful trade contact with a trade station, and the only one we know of is that one right there, which is 1,700 or 1,763 kilometers away. It's not like it's gonna take us forever to get there. Now it might be a little bit more cost effective for us to go to Triton. Well, we could also go to Cascadia, but I can't even see Europa from here. But I'm thinking we should be going to Triton. I seem to remember there being a large amount of trade stations on Triton. Because we have to establish a trade location there anyway. And we're trying to build up funds within our account. And we need to have a good steady base. So the more I think about it, the more I wonder if maybe the Icarus and the Harvester should become one ship. I'm really thinking that might be the case. The other thing is, since this is salvage, we shouldn't be able to drill with anything but just our hand drill. So I'm going to say hand drill only, no drill like this. But we can grind. So we're going to go ahead and just take these off. That's okay. We'll put that. We're gonna put these right here. For now.
Full.
How's my inventory full? Alright, well, we'll just keep putting the stuff up here, I guess. Oh, shoot. Ah, no. You know what that means? You know, I always forget when I go through and I clean up those stupid things to take myself off of creative mode. And then look what happens. Yep, I know. That means I have to kill everything in my inventory. What a waste. This is such a waste. I hate it when I do that. Hi, Minuteman. Welcome. Just fixing my faux pas. You know how it goes. There we go. And then I believe I put a few parts in there. Alright, cool. So we're just gonna put this out here, drop this off. And yeah. Alright, now that we've fixed our little faux pas, I don't think we're gonna have that much of a issue with our with our storage. But that's what I keep thinking to myself. I mean, as great as it is to have a station, and don't get me wrong, having a station would be just so very delightful. But I think about it more and more that maybe the way to do this is just to be one ship, a very large class ship, and that kind of appeals, honestly. It really appeals a lot. So I think that's what we're going to do. So the trick is going to be to... How do I want to merge the Icarus into the Harvester? That is... What am I shooting? What is that? Oh crap, we got drones? From where? Huh. No kidding. Wonder if I can go down here and salvage some stuff. Is there any weapon systems or anything that can be salvaged, I wonder? Wow. Huh. The Icarus doesn't mess around when she's trying to blow up the bad guys. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything worthwhile in here. It's just debris. Wow. Color me impressed. Yeah. Huh. Where in the world did drones come from? Huh. Okay. Well, that happened. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Huh. Well, we do have an underside here that's pretty unconstructed. I wonder if there would be a way to connect that onto here. Actually, they might be able to do that. I might be able to connect it right in between these two. Just bring it right down on top. Yeah, that would work. If we merge blocked it right into here, we could conceivably do that, and if we brought that over on top, then we could incorporate the hydrogen tank in here too. Wow. Kind of like that idea, honestly. It's kind of a cool idea. Well, let's bring it over there and we'll take a look and see what we think. How about that? And we apparently have a clinging gremlin. Oh, great. Okay, the game's afoot. Alright, Gremlin, you want to play? No problem, we got you. Let's get a missile launcher in line, and we're gonna light this bugger up. Let's see, rocket turret 3. Where's my missile launcher turrets? There it is, missile turret. Four. Oh crap, what did I do now? Alright, so we can't really, so we're not able to really shoot it because we're... Oh, we're obviously not in range, but she's getting closer. Let's rotate it in place. Actually, we're going to bring this broadside on side. Oh crap, I don't want to do that. I want to get the... Alright, let's bring that missile launcher online. And we're gonna fire, we're gonna light her up real big time. Missile turret. I'm just gonna wait and let her come to me. Okay. Where the hell is it? Oh. So you're gonna sit there, huh? Yep, that's a gremlin, alright. Let's give you a bad day. Send a drone after me, will you? Let her up, boys. We're gonna give her a good proper broadside. Yeah, we gotta clear out. We gotta clear out. We're taking too many hits. Get out of their max effective range, guys. There we go. I don't know why, but my GATs weren't getting any ammo. That's not cool. Alright. Why? Oh, it looks like we lost a GAT right there. Yeah, I don't understand why I wasn't getting ammo to my weapon systems. That's not cool. Yeah, see? Well, you had weapons. Then why the hell weren't you fighting? Oh, you were on. Huh, I don't know, that's annoying. What about you? Hey, you had weapons too. Not cool with that. But this didn't have weapons either, did it? No. Well, it did too. I don't understand why they didn't shoot. Huh. That doesn't make any sense. Why didn't they shoot? Oh, you had ammo too. Huh. Well, it really lit up the whole... Oh, snap. You're kidding. Is that why they're all not firing? Oh, that was dumb. Thanks, Minuteman. I completely spaced that. They're not going to shoot the harvester because we've already taken care of that. So look at what we got here. Let's see. Yep, target large ships was off. Well then, I think it's time we had a rematch. We'll do the port side this time. And this time we're going to give it a much needed seeing to. And yeah, I got a few holes. Light them up. Alright, so that was an entertaining little battle where we got blasted pretty hard. It's okay, we got a lot of repair materials. Let's see here. Don't know that this is the missile launcher that I need. Okay, looks like we've got a mining hauler on that side. Where is the... I don't see the enemy ship. Huh. I'm inclined to think we blew up the gremlin completely. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and let's do a run of the guns here and see if we can see anything long distance. Okay, that's our station. Okay, let's see here. That's the mining hauler. Alright. I thought there was like a piece of hull there. I could have swore there was a piece of hull floating loose. Looks like I lost both my gats in that pass. Yeah, I don't see... We're gonna do a little circle patrol pattern real quick. Make sure there's nothing loose out here that could be a potential threat. And of course keeping our eyes open for any salvage. What's that? Something sparkling back out there. I think it's a rock. I don't know though, that's sparkling an awful lot. Let's see if I can see that sparkly rock. Yeah, it's not moving. Yeah, I think we pretty much toasted it, unless that's it down there. But I don't think it is. And I think that's Triton where we need to go. Yeah, yeah, I think we got her. Alright, let's go ahead. We need to effect some repairs. So I think it's time we, let's see, where you at? Where's the harvester at? I'll head back to the harvester, and it kind of works out in a way because we kind of was thinking about merging the two ships anyway. So it can be the Harvester Icarus or Icarus Harvester. But clearly we need to be a little bit more careful with our with how we set this thing up. I also need to make sure all my weapons are set properly. Yeah, we took a few hits. It's nothing that can't be fixed, though. Just the forward cabin got vented pretty bad, but... And we got some burning engines. But that's to be expected. But I know one thing. That drill in the front, I don't know. I'm kind of feeling more and more inclined towards, since this is economy survival salvage, it's economy salvage, then mining wouldn't be a primary thing. Alright. Alright. Bring this up to the Icarus, and then, I mean the Harvester, and then we're going to go ahead and effect some repairs on the ship. Alright. Really? Alright, let's go on up. Oh, I see what the problem is. I don't have a staircase up here. Ha! That's one thing we gotta do. What the hell was over here? I don't know. Oh, I think this was where there was one of the engines. That's what this used to be. Alright, well, that happened. And they blew out this engine on this side too. Man. No wonder I'm having trouble slowing down. No wonder. Well, all the more reason to... all the more reason to do a merge. Alright. Well, for the most part, we survived that little foray slightly. Such as it is. Okay, so I'm thinking we bring her up and bring her up midships. Yep, got absolutely nothing out of it. The only thing that battle we got out of the, if you're talking about the battle Minuteman, then the only thing we got out of that is, yeah, it did reduce the pirate presence, that's true, and it did stop, well, actually, I think it did. I haven't seen any drones. But, yeah, it was underwhelming, to say the least. Thinking if we bring that in amidships, that should do the trick, and that should be where we want it. Very delicate, though. Alright, let's turn that off. Alright, so I think that's gonna be good. Ow. Oh yeah. Go right back to ship. Oh, crap. Really? We're doing that too? Yeah, I don't know about the smogger that was on it, but I can see we've got a new problem. There's an inbound kill satellite. About 17 clicks out and closing. God, I swear these guys don't leave you alone once they're all over you. Not that I'm too worried. I'm pretty sure we got it handled with it, whatever we got. Alright. I need some O2. Alright, that feels good. Gets a little O2 going on here. Well, looks like it's still coming in.
Meteor storm inbound.
Now, ideally, that would slide right on top, and then we could bond it down on top of it. Ideally. That would be the perfect scenario. We just smooth out the bottom, smooth out that part, and then connect the two. And that would work out really, really well if we could do that. However, we also have a visitor. A visitor who apparently is going to slow down a little bit, so that's a bonus, I guess. Alright, so. Oh, that got damaged. Sucks to be that. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so we're not going to need this actually. Alright, just 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Thank you so much for waiting, everybody. I'm back. You know how Mother Nature is. It's like the worst time. Alright, so let's go ahead. I did not mean to hit the pause button quite that way, but okay. Alright, yeah, that kill satellite really wants to come in and visit. Well, I'm pretty sure that we have enough firepower between both ships to really mess with that kill satellite if it decides to get all nasty. Yeah, so we'll just slide that back over the top of this, so we're going to need to that is going to have to go away. That whole upper part, I'm thinking. I don't know, though. I might be able to. Let's see. That's 3. How wide is this? Okay, so that's 3 right there. And then we are another 2, another 3 more wide either side. Huh. That's not going to fit. Mm-mm. Nope. Not gonna fit at all. Well, Well, we could if we went about this differently. We brought this part forward. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, I see what we gotta do here. I see what's gotta happen. We gotta do it a little differently. We're gonna go ahead and put this, the hell you say? Where's that thing? I don't see the marker anywhere. Where did the kill satellite go? They take it out? Huh. Well, it's taking it out because I sure don't see it anywhere, and I don't see any debris. Huh. Yeah, I didn't think it... I think it was just maybe something loose. But it does make me think that maybe it might be smart if I start going back to doing the weapon thing again. Now, I'm thinking, instead of going in with the aft, we bring that system up underneath, right up in here maybe? Maybe line up this whole section here to go on top of this section here, which, I mean, we are wide enough to do it, but I don't know. I'm at the control centers here. I think it might work. Ah, you took a hit. So that's what they did. They nailed me here. I didn't even see it happen.
Meteor storm inbound.
Alright, this should be interesting. We'll make a Frankenship out of these two.
Inventory full.
Of course.
Inventory full.
Really? Oh, crap. Well, that'll work. Alright, so that takes care of that bottom part there. Now we just need to line this stuff up here and remove this. Much as I love my little meteor guns, this one's gonna have to be on. He didn't have any ammo anyway. Alright. The underbelly's pretty well sanitized there. Well, we still have all this stuff in here too, though. That's the trick. What are we gonna do with all this salvage? I think it's gonna be needed. And I also think that this is where we're gonna put the merge block. Nice. Alright. And we're going to move that one to... I'm trying to see if we got any place here that doesn't have coverage. I guess we don't have any in the aft section. But I think we do in the form of that other Marine gunner. I don't know. Alright. Now we just gotta go ahead and get this built up. Okay, so we're going to need a few more materials to get these merge blocks up and running. I will get this merge block done. Let's see here. Yeah, I think this should work just fine. I just worry about there being a conflict of interest with some of these ships' stuff. Pretty sure we're gonna get this one licked though. Yeah. I think we should be able to get this thing merged up. But this episode's going to be a little bit shorter this time because honestly I am exhausted and I need to get some rest. So thank you so much for joining me, everybody. I know this one's a little bit shy of our 1 to 2 hour deal, but we try our best around here. So I will talk to you all later. Keep safe and keep building.